Monarcho capitalism isn't just an ideology where there's a monarchy in a capitalist system. What monarcho capitalism is a monarch that is able to protect capitalism against outside threats, like communists. Obviously, they hate capitalism, or even democracy, because democracy can regulate capitalism. The monarch's goal is to protect the unregulated capitalism in most cases. The exception to this is when capitalism gets too big, when a monopoly starts rising, and so there's no free market anymore, there's just one monopoly controlling everything. So the monarch's also goal is to protect the small business. So they are probably the second most still capitalist trust-busting ideology, right behind bull moose progressivism. And the monarchs sometimes tax to break up trust, or sometimes just breaks them up automatically. The reason for this is so that technology keeps on improving. Things get better and better for consumer. It gets cheaper. And so the monarch has a stronger nation. For instance, in weapon development, why just have a pistol or a sword when you can have a rifle or an AR-15? That's the goal of the monarchy, is to keep its people safe and to make its kingdom better than any other country. Now, you would think, oh, the monarch, he has to be some rich dude. Well, yes, he's rich. He's not the richest man. There are plenty of people that would be richer than the monarch, so he's not poor, but he's like in the middle of the billionaires. So he's able to make the calls to trust him up, personally for his own greed, and personally to try and help run the country better with having less wealth than others. Lastly, again, there is a strong anti-democratic dislike, but it is sometimes necessary if a monarch does become the richest. But most oftentimes, they'll try and pass it through the lineage and try and control their wealth. Now, this is the part where monarcho capitalism can get a bit spicy. They hate foreigners. They want people from the monarch's country to run it, because if others come in, they can maybe pollute it or become cheap labor for a capitalist system to exploit. So they don't want immigration to happen. They want to just keep to themselves with their civilians. The monarch's main industry is military, because the whole point of the monarcho-capitalist system is to make their country better than the others. Why not have the best military in the world? So this leads to a very strong militant state to keep out foreigners, and if a big business doesn't want to go down, they can make it go down. But again, everything would be on the free market sale. So the same weapons the military buys, you can go down to your local McDonald's and buy your McNuke. Ho ho ho, it's me, the End Man. Again, click the video on the left if you want to watch my most recent upload. You don't have to, but you do have to click the video on the right, because YouTube says if you don't, they're coming after me. Anyways, bye!